everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video I'm gonna give you my 1 year of ownership review of the Audi S1. It was exactly 1 year today of the time of this recording that me and Carly went and purchased the Audi S1. We always wanted one ever since we saw one, and it was a long time coming and we've finally got one. So the Audi S1 has been used every single day for the past year. Now if you guys are regular to the channel, you'll know that I don't hang about with car modifications. I like to get them done. I like to make moves as fast as possible because I just can't wait and I just want things now, like we all do, I suppose. But this Audi S1 has been put on backlog due to houses, jobs and just overall life, which is kind of annoying, but it isn't the end of the world. We can always do more modifications to this car. So this is the Audi S1. Most of you guys have seen it. Some things have been changed since the last time you have seen it, but nothing major. But if you haven't seen it, it's been lowered on H&R lowering springs. We've got some Bowler CSRs. We've got the Audi RS style grille. We've got some gloss black dechroming on the Audi badges and the Audi S1 badge. Also, if we look down here, the rear diffuser is now gloss black instead of grey, and the exhaust tips are matte black. It's also got a double D-res, however the engine is stock. So let's start off with the interior quality. Audi has really knocked the game up for the interior quality on their cars in the past few years, and I really can't complain. So this car is 5 years old, and as far as this interior quality goes, it's held up really nice. The only signs of wear are these bolsters here. It's just one of those things, the car gets used every day. Steering wheel is holding up pretty nice. It could do with a proper clean. The gear knob is holding up nice, not worn at all, which is surprising. The handbrake is also held up nice. Even door handles still in one piece, and these, they don't creak at all. This thing here is a bit rip speed, it's a bit tacky, but it still works perfectly. Now all these are still in good condition, and you can hear the quality is still there. Just listen to this. Interior wise, it is still solid, and I really can't complain. There's no nasty creaks or rattles in here. And as far as Audi quality goes, this is holding up really nice. The paintwork on this car is called Daytona Grey, and it's holding up apart from the front bumper because it's been painted before, but I suppose it's not Audi quality paint and it may be a bit thinner, depends who painted it, so that's chipping up quite bad. But we are going on a trip to Scotland soon, and as soon as we come back that will be done. No stone chips over the bonnet or anything. These aluminium wing mirror covers haven't chipped. The Bowler wheels, the quality on the paint is absolutely terrible. Just look at that. Look at all those chips. That's Bowler wheel paint for you. It's just a shame because they come in so many sizes and I really do rate their wheels, but the paint is just not good. This one has been repainted and you can see that's not chipped. So let's pop this bonnet and tell you guys how reliable this car has been. This is the Audi TFSI engine. It's a 2 litre turbocharged engine, 230 bhp, 360 newton meters, and it's completely stock. Similar engines are used on all sorts of performance VAG cars like the Golf R, Golf GTI, S3 and TTS. These take a load of power very reliably. Only issue I've got is the coolant. Normally there is a bag in here that makes coolant last longer or something like that. If you don't take it out, over time it breaks down, then blocks your heater matrix up. You guys know I've had this issue on the Golf R. It's an absolute nightmare. If you've got a VAG car with a similar engine to this, even if it's a 1.8 on the Polo GTI, just pop that coolant tank and check it, obviously when it's cold, and pull that bag out. As far as engines go, this engine is one of my favourite. They're just so good. If you're into tuning cars, you really can't go wrong with this platform. If you want a fast performance car and keep it stock, then it's still good for that. It's really not pushing out what it can push. So in terms of reliability, I've had no issues with this Audi S1 over the past year. It's been really good. let's take it for a drive, and I'm gonna talk more about fuel and other bits and pieces. So if you are in the market for an S1, you're probably thinking, what's it like on fuel? And I'm here to tell you that it's not that bad at all. Yes, it's a 2-litre TFSI engine, but you can change the modes like most cars now. You've got efficiency mode, auto mode and dynamic mode. Now don't get me wrong, if you pop it into dynamic mode and you're putting your foot down everywhere, then don't expect good MPG, because it's just not gonna happen. If you pop it into efficiency, then you're gonna get much better MPG, obviously. Right now I'm going over a mountain road, I'm popping along at 40 miles an hour, I'm in auto, and I'm doing 32 MPG, which you can't complain about that. Now in terms of fuel, it really depends. Now how much fuel do I get for my money? I'm not going to be all scientific about it, but I put £30 in and I got 3/4 of a tank. Obviously depends on how much fuel is in your area. With that I should get 190 miles off £30 worth of fuel. In terms of performance, the Audi S1 is an awesome car. I'm not really gonna own it right now because I'm on a 40 road, and I don't think this is the video for it. Now, if you do go ahead and buy an S1 and you pop over to Mexico and you bump into a few cars, you're gonna give them a run for their money. Right, on real life roads and in real life situations, this car catches a lot of cars out. VW and Audi may tell you that your service interval for your Haldex oil is every 20 to 30,000 miles or whatever they say. But I'm here to tell you, if you do that, chances are your Haldex filter is going to be blocked. You may have some issues with your Haldex all-wheel drive system, and your Haldex filter will most probably be blocked. I do it every time I do the oil change. That way I know it's done, it's correct, and I'm not gonna have any sort of issues. So compared to your performance front wheel drive car, they do have extra maintenance just because of the Haldex system, which isn't that bad at all, especially if you do it yourself. In this part of the video, I'm going to tell you the things that have wound me up over the past year, and they're not bad. They're not to a point where I'd say don't buy this S1 because of these issues. It's just me being me, and I'm quite picky. First thing is, there is no dead pedal. Now when you go on a long drive, you can't rest your foot on the side like most cars, and this is really annoying to me. Second thing is the start stop. Why can't I keep this button off permanently? I've even tried coding this in, and with the coding devices that I've got access to, it doesn't support this, even though it says it does, and every time I jump in this thing, I've got to manually turn start stop off. Next thing is this knob or toggle, whatever you want to call it. When you navigate the menus, it goes the wrong way. Just look at this. That's not right. It's back to front. Why is it back to front? I have no idea. It's really annoying, and I wish it was the right way round. Overall, I love this car, and if you are in the market for a small performance car, which is all-wheel drive, turbocharged, got a nice decent size engine, which is the 2-litre, then you really can't go wrong. You won't regret it. Such an awesome car, and if you do want to see more videos about this car, be sure to check out the links in the description. Be sure to leave a like if you did go on to like in this video. I would really appreciate it. If you want to see the car I've just picked up for £1,000, which is the Mazda MX-5, go and have a look, give it a click, follow the build. Also, don't forget to subscribe, click that notification bell to stay up to date on all future videos. Let me know if you're thinking of getting an S1, and let me know if you've got one. Awesome cars.